I am not a financial advisor. All investments have risk. You follow this advice at your own risk. In this video, I will teach you how to make passive income selling covered calls, which require less than $100 to sell your first contract. Before I share my technique, I'm going to ask you to please like and subscribe so you don't miss the next video that I put out that could bring you one step closer to creating generational wealth for yourself and your family. I also ask you to please use the link in my bio to create a Robinhood account, which is my preferred tool for implementing this option strategy. When you use my link, you will also receive one free stock. I also plan on starting some crypto videos in the future. Please use my Coinbase link to create your free Coinbase account, and you will also be able to claim $10 in free Bitcoin. Before I go into my low capital covered call strategy, let me briefly explain what covered calls are to those who may not be familiar with them. If you already know what covered calls are and don't need a refresher, please skip ahead to this time in the video. Covered calls are when you sell a contract that says that you will sell 100 shares of a stock at a strike price. A strike price is a predetermined price that, if the stock passes, forces you to sell your shares at that price. In return for selling the contract, you are paid a premium. In our case, this premium is pretty small, but with higher priced stocks, you can expect to see much higher premiums. Now that we know what covered calls are, let me introduce you to my strategy that I have been using successfully for the past few months to net me at least $200 a month. To begin implementing this strategy, you must first buy 100 shares of one of the most popular stocks on Robinhood, ticker symbol SNDL. SNDL is the ticker symbol for sundial growers. I don't really want to get into too much of what the company does to stay within the YouTube guidelines, but their product is heavily associated with the date 420, and for some reason that seems to get YouTube very upset. After you buy your 100 shares of SNDL, you will sell a call option that is closest to your average cost. Ensure that the strike price is above your average cost so you will be profitable in case your contract gets exercised. As of the time of recording this video, August 2021, SNDL costs about 80 cents a share, and you can sell one contract with a strike price of $1 and an expiration date of August 13th for a $2 premium. So if you buy 100 shares and sell one contract right now and the contract gets exercised, you will make $102, and of that, $22 would be profit. That is a 27.5% return on your initial investment. If your contract does not get exercised, then you have earned $2 just for owning the shares, and you get to keep your shares. There are not really any risk associated with this strategy. The main risk is that you are forced to sell your shares if the share price reaches the strike price. This in itself is not a very big deal as long as your strike price is above your average cost. If that is the case, you will be forced to sell your shares at a profit. If this happens, pat yourself on the back and wait for a good dip to enter back in so you can do the whole thing over again. What the company does is not that important because we are more like traders instead of long-term investors. We don't really care what this company does over the long term because we are just trading in our 100 shares for a contract to get a premium. That premium is our income. Now, what you decide to do with that premium is all up to you. I like to roll my premium back in to purchase more shares, to get more contracts, to get more money. But at the end of the day, you can use it as disposable income if it's enough for you. Well, that was my strategy. I hope you enjoyed and are able to take advantage of the strategy to make some money. Please remember to like and subscribe if you found this content helpful. If you want to support the channel, please visit us on Patreon or use the links in the bio to create either a Coinbase or a Robinhood account. Thank you. If you are in the Orlando or Cocoa Beach area of Florida and are looking to buy or sell a home, please consider using my good friend Joshua Jopin for all your real estate needs. Josh is a real estate expert and will make having you beyond satisfied his #1 priority.